We've all noticed it. The nights are a little longer, the days shorter, and autumn's cool grasp is beginning to close in. There's no better time for another round of haunted and grisly tales from the state we so know and love. In 1940, there was a young woman in Rockland, Maine, by the name of Pauline Young. She was 16 years old, and like all her friends, just wanted to go out on Halloween. That is until she vanished completely. The police searched both her home and the surrounding wooded areas for young Pauline, but were not able to find her. A week later, her stepfather, John Phelps, was found stumbling and bleeding profusely near the police station at 2 a.m. He'd tried to end his own life by taking poison. When that failed, he turned to more blunt instrumentation. The police asked him why he would do such a thing, and he confessed that on Halloween night he'd killed poor young Pauline. Like every teenager, she wanted to go out on Halloween, but her stepdad didn't want her to. He told police that he had locked all the doors in the home to keep her from going out that night. She cursed him and tried to escape, and when she came at him, he threw a hammer at her, hitting her in the head. Not sure what to do with the body, he eventually dismembered it using an axe that he had at home. When police searched the property after the confession, they found poor young Pauline. Well, they found most of her. While her body was recovered, they were never able to find her head. Rumored to have been buried near Witham's Wharf, it was never recovered. Around 1813 was a very dangerous time for sailing in Maine. We were at war with England, and our ships were being overtaken and plundered across the vast seas. Even fishermen wouldn't leave the safety of the coves. Few boats were being built as well, except for the Dash. She was going to be a merchant ship, but when the war broke out, the builders in Freeport added guns, making her into a brig, powerful and fast. She was now the speediest vessel afloat the province of Maine. No British vessel could catch her. Dash won awards for her speed and had one of the best captains, a man by the name of John Porter. He came from a sailing trip one day after overtaking 3 British ships and fell in love with a woman named Lois Cushing when he saw her perched on a wooden keg at the Union Wharf in Portland. Soon after, they were married. Then back to the sea for Captain John. It's unlucky, apparently, for a wife to watch a vessel leave the harbor, but Lois did. It would be, in fact, the last time she would see her husband again. Weeks dragged on with no sign of the Dash or Captain John returning. Had she been captured? Was she run afoul somewhere in need of rescue? Weeks turned to months, and then years, and still no sign of the Dash. One day, Lois walked to Union Wharf and found the ship sailing in over the horizon. But then, without a sound, it vanished from the harbor. A captain living on Bailey Island who just lost his son said he too saw the ship come in, then vanish. And so the legend goes. In Casco Bay, in the state of Maine, a crewless, phantom brig winds her way from island to island. No traces of the Dash or the 60 men on her crew have ever been found.